Hey everyone, this is Unlock24, and before we go any further, I just want to go ahead and remind you to keep your phone vertical and click full screen. Don't turn your vertical sideways. Now, the deck I'm about to show you is a deck I've been trying to make a video for in a while. However, I just haven't had the time to do it. Now, I was extremely disappointed when you weren't able to get a second copy of Dark Necrofear from the event, so you can only run one. And in the videos I'm about to show you, just a quick disclaimer, I won't summon it a single time because I never draw it or I never see it. It would have been better if we had two copies of it, and hopefully in the next event we are able to get a second copy of it, but for now it's just one. And the deck turned out to be actually better than I thought it would. And another disclaimer, on the very first two games I actually forgot to put this card in. So I'm running three Jar Greeds, and I think I'm running a Michizuru. So in the first two gameplays that I'm gonna show you, they're gonna be a gameplay without the Ritual of Destruction. So what that really means is that I'm running these three cards that are completely dead and that you can't summon. And the deck is still able to win. I think that this card is actually is better than I initially thought it would, because it is a huge beat stick. And the Ritual Raven is extremely good to summon the King of Destruction, and so that's why he's in there. I wanted to run more copies of it, however I didn't have any space left, and so the deck's extremely tight, and you don't have the space for the Ritual Raven. And the way you want to play this deck is you want to summon maybe a Sonic Bird and a Manju first, and then maybe get a Disc Blade turn 2 or maybe turn 3 and power it up with the Jar Greeds and the Windstorm. Now, there's one thing that I didn't know is that I failed to remember, is that Mirror Wall is a continuous trap, so it doesn't work with the Disc Blade Rider. So I was just running the deck with the two Jar Greeds and the Windstorm to power up the Rider, and it was still winning the games. And like I said, it's surprisingly good. I wasn't expecting it to be this good, but I did manage to win several games in rank. And the way I was winning the games is I was just beating people down with the Disc Blade Riders, and then every now and then I would summon the King of Destruction, and then I would win after that. So what you want to do is you want to wait for your opponent to either summon their Relinquish or summon their Ace or whatever it is that they're playing, and then summon the Garlandolf and then attack for game. And you you want to keep attacking with the Rider and the weaker monsters to bring your opponent down enough. And you want to activate your Mirror Walls so that your opponent does get to a point to where this guy can finish them off whenever it comes out. The deck's extremely good. It's better than I thought, like I said. And you do have to keep in mind that in those first two games, I wasn't running the Ritual of Destruction. And even though I wasn't running, I still won those games. Because, like I said, the deck's extremely good. And then if you're able to drag the match for a longer period of time, you're able to bring this guy out. And this guy is basically a Relinquish once he comes out. And in addition to that, you do get Hate 22 attack beat stick for basically free whenever you have those three Fiend monsters out. Alright, so that's going to be the deck. It's the three Garlandolf, the Dark Necrofear, one Sonic Bird, one Senju, two Sphere Karibos, the three Disc Blade Riders, and the one Ritual Raven, the Ritual Spell, the Ritual of Destruction, two Mirror Wall, two Jar Greed, and the Windstorm. You can substitute the Jars of Greeds and the Windstorm for whatever else you want. However, you kind of do need the Mirror Walls, because you do want to chip your opponent's life points down a little bit by little. And you chipping those life points down makes it to where you can finish them off with the King of Destruction. So that's the deck. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below. If you are liking my content, go ahead and do subscribe, and enjoy the rest of the video.